The most important part of communication is deciding what you're going to leave out. The most important part of your day is deciding what you're not going to do, what you're not going to let affect you, what you're not going to get around to, and you're not going to let yourself feel at the end of the day that if you didn't do it, you had a poor day. There's Conor here on the beach in Barcelona. Final day of 2019. There's 3 ways we can face any problem. First, fix it. The second, accept it. And the third, stop it bothering us. And very often the third is the most valuable approach to living a fulfilling, happy, joyous life. Letting the problems of the world drag you down. It may feel like you're facing up to reality, you're being authentic, but it takes away the energy that you can face and use to solve the things that you really can solve. I think each day we don't have the energy to overcome every single thing that faces us. So making the conscious decision to choose what we allow to bother us, choose which people we allow to bother us, not choosing to allow the whole world to get me down, not choosing to allow every person's performance to get me down, not choosing to allow other people not living up to my expectations of them to get me down. If I make that choice, it gives me energy to really dedicate to the specific problems that I want to solve today. And one of the easiest excuses for doing nothing is seeing so many problems that it's not even worth starting. I think one of the important lessons I try and teach in my communications courses is the most important part of communication is deciding what you're going to leave out. The most important part of your day is deciding what you're not going to do, what you're not going to let affect you, what you're not going to get around to, and you're not going to let yourself feel at the end of the day that if you didn't do it, you had a poor day. These days, these years, based on a lot of wisdom I've heard from the Dan Sullivan podcast, choose to aim my energy, my attention, my focus at 3 significant things each day. And everything else, just kind of let go of it. Don't let it bother me. It's a much, much more fulfilling way to live. And if each day you really do make forward progress on 3 significant things that matter, then day after day, week after week, year after year, decade after decade, you start to make life better, not just for yourself, but for those around you and this whole world. So this decision to not let problems bother you so that you can dedicate the energy, the joy that you have to the things that really matter is such an important decision. Some artist said that art is what you leave out, not so much what you put in. Picasso said an artwork is never completed, it's abandoned. And deciding what you're going to leave out, what you're not going to do, what you're not going to allow to bother you is probably a more important decision for your peace of mind than deciding what are the important problems that you want to focus your attention on. So have a great one. Conor from the beach here in Barcelona, coming to the last day of 2020. Now I'm going to grab the bikes and head back to the car so my daughter can have her siesta and then we can go out and celebrate the new year. Have a great one. And hope you are doing well. Thank you for subscribes, likes, comments, shares, all the things that keep this channel growing. We're a couple of subscribers away from 200,000 subscribers. So thank you for your part in helping get this message out so far. Have a great one.